Good day, viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mr. Mlenga. So I want us to look at 2017 Mathematics Paper 2, specifically question 7, which is coming from the topic called the trigonometry. Okay, so as you can see on the board, we have this question. This is a non-right angle triangle that you are given, which is labeled THS. Okay, so calculate Roman numeral 1. They want you to find the area of triangle THS. Roman numeral 2, they want you to calculate the distance TS. As you can see, TS. Alright? Then from there, you go to Roman numeral 3. They want you to find the shortest distance from H to TS. It's carrying 2 marks. Then there, we are going to go to question what? B. And this question B, they want you to find the angle between 0 degrees and 90 degrees, which satisfies the equation cos theta is equal to 2 over 3, carrying 2 marks as well. Last question, they want you to simplify, where you have 2x squared minus 8 over x plus 2. It's carrying 2 marks. So to those candidates who are writing their exams this year, expect this question to be there in the paper, okay? Not the same question the way it's being phrased, but expect a question from trigonometry which will be brought, okay? And if it happens to be brought like this, and this is how you can answer it. So let's see how best we can answer this question. Alright, so now let's start with question 1. Calculate the area of triangle THS. They want you to find the area of this triangle THS. So how do you find the area of the triangle? Remember, this is a non-right angled what? Triangle. So if you're finding the area of a non-right angled triangle, there is need for you to come up with a formula which will be, you say area is equal to, so half or 1 over 2 times. Now for this one, you look at the sides that you have. You have side T here. So this T, you reflect this side with a small letter T. You have S here, you reflect with a small letter S there. Okay, so you are going to multiply T this side and this side. So half times you say TS. Okay, now what angle are you given? In this case, you are given this angle, which is 130 degrees. So times this one is going to be said sine theta. Okay, so this theta is representing the angle which is here. So we proceed. You say area equal to 1 over 2 times. So TS means where there is T, it's this side, because we have a capital letter T here. So the small t representing the side is this side. So 1.3 times S is this side, which is 1.9 times sine. Remember, this theta is representing an angle which is right here on H. Sine 130 degrees. So this is what you have to know when you are finding the area of a non-right angled triangle. Make sure you use the sides that you are given and an angle. Okay, so in this case, let's proceed. You say area is equal to, so what you are going to do is, this is the paper 2, okay, and a calculator is needed for you to use. So you are going to punch these things on the calculator. Okay, so I've got a calculator with me here. So I'll just say allow me. So I'll just say half. Okay, let me just punch this. I say 1.3 times 1.9 times sine 130. So be very careful as you are working out this one. Okay, so I'm getting 1.891, something like that, and then I'll divide by 2. Okay, so this is my answer that I'm getting, 0.946064887. Now remember, since here you are not told to leave your answer maybe to 2 decimal places, 3 decimal places, you are not given those instructions. So what you are supposed to do is, at the on the front page of the paper there are instructions which are given where they say if the degree of accuracy is not given, leave your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So therefore our answer, you say area is equal to, you say 0 point, so the 3 significant figures you have 9, 4 and a 6, so you write 9, 4. Now this 6, it has to be rounded off by the preceding value, the previous value, which is 0. So this 0 can't round off this 6, so consider it as a 0. 0 plus 6, you still maintain a 6 there. Okay? So what are the units? We have kilometers, so it's going to be square kilometer, like this, because this is the area. So this is our answer for finding the area of this triangle. So I hope you have seen what I've done there. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if at all there is any error or any addition. Alright, so we are now going to go to Roman numeral 2, where we should find the distance TS. I'm sure you're able to see TS from T to S. What is the distance? Okay. Alright, we are now on question 2. They want you to find the distance TS from T to S. What is the distance? So here, before you calculate the distance, there are certain things that you must observe, okay? Because you don't know if you are going to use the sine rule or the cosine rule. So how do you know which rule you are going to use? Look at the triangle that you have been provided with. You can see that you have got 2 sides are being given, not so, and 1 angle is being given. Okay, so in this case, if they have given you 2 sides and 1 angle, then you are going to find the third side. Okay, so this angle that you are given, you can see that it's lying between the 2 sides. Okay, it's lying like this. Here you have got a side which is 1.3 and you have got a side which is 9.4. Then the angle is right here. So once you observe something like this, okay, you understand that you are going to find the third side. You're going to use the cosine rule. So this is how you can know that you're going to apply the cosine the cosine rule. Okay, so how can we use this cosine rule now? What is this cosine rule? Remember, in the paper they have given you this formula. Okay, so it's just a matter of applying it now. Alright, so let's say we can apply now this cosine rule. So we want TS. Okay, this is the distance that we want. So here we have H. This side you are going to have a small letter h, which is representing the distance from T to S. Not so. So from here we have T. Here we've got small letter T, like I mentioned earlier on. Here you have S. You have small letter S this side. So we are going to be using this. Okay, we are going to use this. We are going to say H squared is equal to, okay, I hope you are following, H squared is equal to. So what you are going to do is you are going to add this T. You say T squared plus, you have S squared right here. So you say S squared minus 2. Remember, this is the formula that you have. Okay, I'm just changing the letters. Minus 2 TS in this case. Minus 2 TS. Then cos H. So this cos H, capital letter H, is representing an angle which is at H right there. So from there, just put the values that you have. H squared is the one that we want, okay, equal to T. Our T is 1.3, so it's going to be 1.3 squared plus, what is our S? Our S is 1.9, so it's going to be 1.9 squared minus 2, okay? So this means TS is being multiplied, okay, which is 1.3 times 1.9, okay? All right, so we indicate T is 1.3 times 1.9. I hope you are following nicely. Then cos, now where there is H, you are going to put an angle which is 130 degrees, like this, okay? 130 degrees. Make sure you follow me nicely. Alright, so I hope you are able to see the cos 130 there. It's just a matter of now multiplying, where you say h squared is equal to, so 1.3, you get your calculator, because I said this is paper 2. So 1.3 squared, you are going to have 1.69, then plus 1.9 squared, you are going to get 3.61, okay, minus, so you can multiply these in brackets where you have a 2, so 1.3 times 1.9, okay, 1.3 times 1.9, you are going to get something like this, 2.47, okay. Then you say cos 130 degrees. So even here you can put a multiplication sign if you want, okay, but even if you write it like this, you still understand that you are multiplying. So let's now add this, where you say h squared is equal to, so we say 1.69 plus 3.61. so you get your calculator nicely, you are punching these values, okay, you get 5.3 minus, so here the 2 you can multiply with the 2.47 in brackets, okay, where you say 2 times 2.47, okay, you are going to get 4.94, okay. Then we say cos 130 degrees. So let's now punch this on everything on the calculator. We are going to have h squared is equal to, so we say 5.3 minus 4.94 times cos 130. Make sure that you multiply, you say times cos 130, because other calculators, they may end up giving you a different figure. So I'm getting 8.475370792. This is the value that I'm getting, okay. So remember, I want to find the value of h. Now this h is being squared, not so. So you have to get rid of this square by introducing a square root. Even this side, you are going to introduce a square root. So the answer that you got here, this square and this square and this square root, you cancel. Now here, the answer that you got was this, okay. So just press where there is square root, then to give you the value there, which is 2.9 something, okay. So this is what you are going to write. Okay, I hope you are able to see my answer right here. Alright, so I'm writing my answer. I'll say h is equal to, what is my answer? 2.9112490009. Okay, so your final answer, you say, therefore, they wanted you to find TS, which was being represented by h here. So therefore, TS equal to, remember what I said, the instructions are not given here, okay? So if the instructions are not given, leave your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So here you have a 2.9, you have 2 significant figures. The number to make it 3, it's a 1. So this one has to be rounded off by the preceding value, which is 1. So this one we consider it as a 0 because it's less than 5. But if you're having a number here, which is 5 and above, meaning 5, 6, 7, 8, this one would have changed, it would have become a 2. Okay? Now, if you're having a number which is less than 5, meaning 4, 3, 2, 1, right here, it can't change, it can't round off this number. We consider it as a 0. So 0 plus 1, you get 1. Okay? So the units are what? Kilometers there. So this is our distance, okay, of TS. TS is equal to 2.91. Alright, so we are just from answering our question 2. Remember, this question carries 5 marks. So let's proceed to question 3, where they want you to calculate the shortest distance from H to TS. Okay, stay with me. All right, so we are now on question 3, Roman numeral 3. They want you to find the shortest distance. They want you to find the shortest distance from H to TS. So when you look at this diagram, H is right here. Okay, so this shortest distance is coming from H until it reaches what? TS. So this is the shortest distance that they are talking about. So once you do this, you are going to have a right angle there, this side. So this is the shortest distance they are talking about. Now, TS, you have the value of TS, the distance, which is 2.91. Okay, this is the distance of TS. So this shortest distance from H, it's this one that they want. Okay, this one, they want this shortest distance. So how can you find this shortest distance from H up to what? TS. So the way you can find the shortest distance, remember these questions you have to be careful. Okay, so you say shortest distance is equal to, shortest distance is equal to, you are going to get a 2 times the area, A is representing the area, over the base of TS, or the distance of TS, over TS. Okay, so from there you are going to have something like this. You are going to have something like this, 2 times. Now area, what was the area? Remember, this is the first question that we answered, not so. What was the area? So these questions are very tricky. If you failed the area, it means that you are going to fail even this question. So you have to make sure that you are calculating them nicely. What was the area? The area was 0.946. Yeah, 0.946. That was our area. Over, what is our TS? The base here, TS, it's 2.91. So you write 2.91. So without wasting much of your time, you say shortest distance is equal to, so just get your calculator there. You calculate, you say 2 times 0.46. Okay, 2 times 0.946. Okay, you are getting something like this. You have 1.892. Remember to calculate as well. I might make a mistake as I'm calculating here. Okay, so just now divide, you say divide by 2.91. Okay, let me just write it somewhere so that you see it clearly. Yeah. All right, so let me just write the value here. Shortest distance. Okay, the value that I got after dividing this, for me, it's giving me 0.650171821, something like that. Now let's leave our answer correct to 3 significant figures, because the instructions are not given here, not so. So you say therefore shortest distance from H to TS is equal to, so you have 0.65. The number you have to make it 3 significant figures, it's a 0. Now this 0 is going to be rounded off by 1. Now remember what I said, if a number that is rounding off the next number is less than 5, it's a 0. So here we say it's a 0. 0 plus 0, you still get a what? A 0. You even put the units, kilometers there. So this is the shortest distance from H to TS. All right, so we have come to the last, this is our last question. This was question C. I just want you to simplify 2x squared minus 8 over x plus 2. So you know that to simplify means to make something simple. So first thing, look at your denominator and the numerator. This is our denominator. Sorry, this is our numerator, 2x squared minus 8. And this is our denominator, x plus 2. So here you can simplify the numerator, okay, because the denominator is already simplified. So what you do is look on top there. You have 2x squared minus 8, meaning that you can factorize the numerator on top, okay? So what is the highest common factor? In terms of the numbers, you have 2 and 8. Then you only have x here. There is no x that side. So it means deal with the numbers, factorize the numbers. What is the highest common factor of 2 and 8? So the highest common factor of 2 and 8 is what? It's a 2. So we are going to factor out 2. Then you say open bracket. So these 2 into these 2 will cancel. It will only remain with x squared. Okay? Minus. I think I've skipped the question. There is question Roman numeral 3 that has to do with finding the angle. Yeah, I will answer it after this. So x squared minus, so 2 into 8, it goes there many times, 4, like this, over x plus 2. So from here, you can see that on top right here, inside the brackets, you have x squared minus 4, okay? So this one, once you see something like this, you can write it as a difference of 2 squares, because you have to write this 4 in index form with a base of 2 to the power 2. Why? Because this x is having a power of 2, okay? So it's going to be like this, 2, open bracket, x squared minus 2 squared, because 2 to the power 2, it will give you 4, all right, over x plus 2. So from here, you say 2, open bracket, x squared minus 2 squared. I said this is a difference of 2 squares. So I'm going to say x plus 2, in brackets, again, x minus 2, like that, over x plus 2. So you can see you have something common on top and at the bottom. So something that is common is x plus 2 and x plus 2. You cancel this and that. Okay? So you are only going to remain with 2, open bracket, x minus 2. So this is your answer. You have simplified. Alright? That is your answer there. So remember what I've said? I've skipped Roman numeral 3. The question where they have asked you to find the angles between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. Of course, theta is equal to 2 over 3. I think that was the question. So we are going to answer it, and then to be our last question. So let's see how we can answer it. Alright, so our last question, which was supposed to be our question 3. They asked you to find the angles between, find the angles between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. Not so. Which satisfies the equation cos theta is equal to 2 over 3. So to answer this question, make sure that you pay attention to the range that they have given you, to the conditions. So in this case, the conditions are saying between 0 degrees and 90 degrees, where cos theta is equal to 2 over 3. So when you look at the quadrants that we have, the 4 quadrants, in the first quadrant, we are talking about this, okay? This is the first quadrant. This is where we have a 90 degrees, the first angle, okay? Here, we have a 90 here. So the angle that we are looking at should lie between this, okay? And here in the first quadrant, all angles are what? Are positive. So if you have cos theta, just go direct here. Just say theta is equal to, you are going to have the cos inverse of 2 over 3, like that. Then theta is equal to, so what you do is just get your calculator there. Get your calculator, you press shift cos inverse of 2 over 3. Cos inverse of 2 over 3. We are getting something like this. You get something like this. 48.1896851. Okay? Therefore, theta is equal to, so here we are just dealing with our angle theta there. Okay, theta equal to the answers that have to deal with angles according to the instructions. You have to leave them to one decimal place. So it's going to be 48.2. So this one will be rounded off by 8. Okay, so this is a 1. 1 plus 1, you get a 2. Then you put degrees there. This is our answer. So this is the angle that you get. Okay, just in the first quadrant here. We can't come to the fourth quadrant. We know that cos is positive even here, but the angle is not going to be in this range, 0 degrees to 90 degrees. So thank you so much for having time to view this content. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching us on our TikTok account, ensure that you follow, you like. If you're watching us on our Facebook page, make sure that you invite your friends, they follow us so that they can view more of this content. Bye bye.